Joder, tío. Que meten un montón. Le voy a tirar granada. Vale. Pone en la espalda. O sea, que me ha quitado la tía esta y todo. Vale. Hay más enemigos ahí. Voy a curarme antes que nada. La guarida. La anterior.
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
Karatumpa kunpa yiyamoka paata. Bonanay kachu. Yinkin kunoba mulirachi kun. Tong na bunshan yunyang. Kavavulpa mulchi kamana.
Runda dijo tonga kun hangabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tungking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunde mulerabes.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way? Okay.
Tunipudu. Rana no
Ya, Cándaro, eso me suena.
Sarcha. Ichua penki.
Watana wamamulera. Kenchun jupashak. Nova bule muleraji. Jonitun. Turji chiwi itato. Bola una dichek. Palamures limo wanga kun bisching.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Candaris. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
Estoy aquí. Más apartamentos. Que los apartamentos creo que había enemigos chungos. Estoy esperando a conseguir otro personaje más y así vamos 3 personas a explorar. Más enemigos.
Ready.
Voy a poner cuerpo a cuerpo. Que lo malo es que no guarda la partida. Como... Vale, así es mucho más fácil. Ah, mira, he subido un nivel. A ver si los puedo lootear. No, no dan nada. Atributos. Creo que le voy a maximizar la sabiduría, ¿no? Es lo mejor para el cónsul. O la carisma. Creo que la sabiduría mejor. La habilidad de... le pongo el punto de persuasión y... me sigo guardándolo. Voy a guardar por si acaso. A ver qué le pasa a Cart.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Un buen momento para hacerte unas preguntas
I'm
más.
all ears, beautiful.
Bonita, me has llamado. Joder. Tampoco voy a reaccionar así. Le voy a decir, me gusta cómo suena.
Which, the fact that I'm all ears, or the beautiful part?
¿Estás tonteando conmigo? No va a ser muy directo, ¿no? Lo segundo.
Just a habit. You have something you'd rather I call you by?
¿Qué tal maravillosa? Ese me gusta más.
I might consider it, but what are you gonna call me in exchange?
Gusano sexista, no. A mí el personaje de Cars me gusta, así que no le voy a decir ninguna gilipollas. A ver. Es que las dos opciones son un poco feas. Soy más atractivo.
I like the first part of that. I'm a bit more partial to the most handsome pilot in the galaxy. Well, what do you think?
Lo pensaré.
Well, then I guess gorgeous will just have to do until then, won't it? No, but kidding aside, I bet you're not about to give up on those questions of yours. Are they really necessary?
No sé si te molesta tanto, solo quiero conocerte mejor. Yo quiero conocerte mejor.
Well, if it's an interrogation you wanted, why didn't you say so? No, I was just joking. Though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective. True. Bastila is as powerful as they say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan, after all. I guess that no Jedi ability, no matter how powerful, makes up for being completely surprised and outmatched. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
Que no sé qué decirte. Y yo contrabandista no era.
Not at all. I just think it's a bit odd that someone who got added to the crew roster at the last minute just happens to be one of the survivors. You were the only one. Not to mention that Bastila's party was the one who requested your transfer.
Porque iba a pedir Bastila mi traslado.
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. And hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value ever, and I hate surprises.
Ya te he dicho que no tuve nada que ver con el accidente.
Right? I've got no real reason to suspect you of anything. Still, it's better to be safe than sorry, right?
Bien, entonces, centrémonos en lo
It has
importante.
nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things? Good. Like I said before, I prefer action to talk anyway.
Vale, que es un poco desconfiado el nota este, ¿no? Estamos de acuerdo con trabajar contigo. Has aprendido que Cars sospecha y desconfía de los otros. Probablemente hay una razón para ello, pero no quería hablar del tema. Pues ya lo sabremos más adelante. Voy a guardar otra vez. Por si me matan, no hacer la conversación otra vez. A ver. Ahora podré pasar, ¿no? Con los papeles que me han dado. Sí, sí, los tengo. ¿Están?
Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The Undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat-ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
Pues voy a dar 3
Even the
céntimos con lo que
beggars are
tengo.
trying to shake us down.
5 credits. That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits.
A ver, están un poco mendigando.
Credits,
Son
my
pobres
brother.
estas
We
personas.
have credits. Now we can buy food and
¿Lo has visto?
medicine.
Comida y
The others will
medicina.
hear us. They'll want our credits. We have to hide them.
Go on, you two. Get out of here. I'm sorry about that. Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
My name
Me
is
llamo
Shalina.
Historia.
You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there?
¿No ha salido nunca afuera? O el ascensor y ya está, ¿no? Joder, voy a decir esto. No es nada especial. Un lugar hermoso. Bueno, tendrá cosas
I've never been
bonitas y
to the
cosas que no.
surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dreams. The sun, the sky, the stars. It all sounds so wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village, tells me I should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have. Maybe he's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was little, Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was like up there.
¿Es Rookie?
Rukil's the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the greatest stories when I was a little girl. I still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow. It's just a story to make little children smile. Rukil believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I look around and see the ugly truth. I guess we have to make the best of what we have, though. If you really want to learn more about the Promised Land, you should speak to Rukil. Oh, okay. Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me. I hardly ever get a chance to speak to someone from the Upworld.
No entiendo por qué está esta gente aquí atrapada. Si me lo han dicho no me entero. A ver. Tiene que haber objetos por aquí, ¿no? Alguno, ¿verdad? Primero a ver si encuentro al tal Rukil ese. Mira, aquí está.
You come from the world above. Is this the time of destiny, then? Is this a portent of the salvation of my people? Or merely another false sign to mislead us from the path? Are you the herald of prophecy? The beacon to guide us through the darkness? Or are you merely another harbinger of shattered dreams and unfulfilled promises?
Be careful. This one might be crazy enough to be dangerous.
Speak to me, Upworlder. Tell me what fate you unleash upon us. Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder, I beg you.
Joder, no le voy a decir eso. ¿Y qué dices, viejo? Bien, ¿puedo hacerte unas preguntas más?
Question. You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed. Understandable, I suppose. Even after 100 years of life, I myself still become confused at times. Perhaps I can make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village. Rukil Wrinkleskin, the children call me sometimes. Once, I was honored for my wisdom. But over time, the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually, there was only a single apprentice who followed me. And now she is gone too. My apprentice is lost. I sent her out into the Undercity to find... well, I cannot tell you. Not yet. Sadly, my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man?
¿No será la
Will you
misión
seek
de
out my
aprendiz?
apprentice in the Undercity?
Ah, no. Se
Her
llama
name
Amalia.
is Malia. I must know of her fate, whatever it may be. I must know what she found.
Vale, te
Finding
ayudaré.
her may be difficult. Malia could be anywhere in the Undercity. But if you will find her, I will know you to be our true savior.
Vale,
Only
si la
then
encuentro,
can I reveal my
puedo hablar
secret
esto y me
knowledge to
contará
you.
cosas. A ver si averigua algo.
I wish you luck, Upworlder. Come speak to me again once you have discovered the fate of my apprentice.
Greetings, Upworlder. We rarely see your kind here in the Undercity. I find it strange that so many of you have come down from the surface recently.
No offense, but I can see why people normally avoid this place.
Why have you come into this dark and sunless place? Is there something you need of me or my village? I will help you however I can.
Porque vives aquí en la ciudad
We are the
subterránea.
outcasts, shunned from the surface for our crimes and banished here to the Undercity. We banded together to form this village that we might survive in this hostile environment. I am Gendar, leader of this village, as my father was and as was his father before him. Many of us have been here for generations, our ancestors cast down long ago. There is no return to the surface for us or our descendants, but somehow we managed to survive amidst the filth and roaming bands of deadly rat ghouls.
Pues básicamente han metido aquí a los criminales y los hijos que tenían y demás también estaban condenados a vivir aquí también. Háblame de los Rakul.
The rat ghouls are monsters, hideous mutations who feast on the flesh of our villagers. Their diseased jaws can infect those they attack, transforming the victim into one of those abominations. We know of no cure for the disease, and for the good of the village, we must banish any who become infected, lest they transform and turn on us.
Vale. Parecen peligrosas.
As
Pues
you
me
wish,
voy.
Upworlder. Should you have need of anything else, come speak to me.
Muy bien.
Hey, you ain't from the village. You're from the Upworld, ain't you?
No tengo créditos, la verdad.
Credits, I bet.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about
Pero no me
this
gusta
guy.
la voz del
I
nota
wouldn't
ese.
trust him as far as I could throw him.
My name's Saigir. I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals.
¿Cómo haces para llevar
If
una
a
tienda
villager
aquí?
comes across any useful salvage in the Undercity, they bring it to me. Every so often, members from the lower city gangs come down to trade for the salvage. They'll exchange food and medicine for engine parts, old blasters, and the like. Sometimes they even give me credits if I have some really good stuff.
A ver qué
It ain't
tiene.
the best stuff. Mostly salvage and such, but the prices are right.
¿Es? El medio no puedo llevar. Bueno, no tengo nada de dinero tampoco. Pistola es buena, ¿no? Plante. ¿Darle? También me enteran en este juego que depende del vendedor. Si vendes cosas, te pagan más o menos. No todos los vendedores te pagan lo mismo. Y he visto que los botiquines me pagaba solo 8. Y creo que la tía que estaba arriba en la tienda esa de robots me pagaba 16 por los botiquines, así que los voy a vender allí. Vale, aquí una puerta. Sanador. No voy a pasar por ahí de momento. Y por aquí, que es donde estaba explorando.
Hurry, Hindar! Hurry! I can hear it coming!
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
Vamos a ayudarlo.
Open the gate! Quickly! There isn't much time! I can't! The Rackles are too close!
Ayúdalo, coño.
We'll kill him if you don't open the gate!
And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all!
Que no, que yo me lo cargo. Hostia, los bichos.
Do this. It isn't fair. Please, make him open the gate. Hindar will die if he doesn't.
I can't open the gate. Not while the Rackles are so near.
Yo los mato.
You'd risk your life for a stranger?
Bueno, los vamos a atacar, que yo no hago nada.
I'll open the gate for you, but you gotta be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock it again.
Vale, vamos a coger a este. ¿Dónde está? Ah, vale,
Ready.
aquí el bicho. Coño. Vale. Que se la ha cargado. ¿Será que me mata a mí? Vale. Pues nada. Vamos a cargar el auto guardado. Que será justo cuando vas a la ciudad. Vale, voy a hacer esto rapidito. Vale, aquí tenéis los 5 créditos. Que todo esto ya lo he leído. Historia. Pues le he dicho otra cosa, creo. Vale. Pero creo que no me decía... Que no me desbloqueaba nada, ¿no? Así que tengo que encontrar a su aprendiz. Sí. Este era el jefe del pueblo este. Pues me voy. Por aquí estaba un nota con una tienda. Vale, lo que voy a hacer va a ser guardar aquí. Y a ver si esta vez podemos salvar nota. Que en difícil se complica tela el juego, ¿eh? Al menos al principio, en los primeros niveles. Pero más adelante, cuando tenga los poderes y demás, será bastante más fácil. Que yo me los cargo. Esta vez no voy a morir. Y es una cosa, voy a guardar aquí. Y me salto esa conversación también si me matan. Porque el bicho ese tiene que caer sí o sí. Porque sale para hablar. Vale, ahora. Traje que pegue también. Pues, no me ha dado tiempo a correr. Lo va a cargar, ¿no? Sí. Voy a cargar la partida esta otra vez. ¿Qué? ¿Por qué aparece con menos vida? Coño, no.
You asked for this.
Joder. Es que mete un montón. Lo que no entiendo es por qué empiezo en mitad de la pelea. A ver. Tú, cúrate.
What?
Vale.
Damn it!
Curar.
Poison!
Let's go.
Vale, que mi persona se muera. No pasa nada, que no quita nada. Vale, vale. Nos hemos salvado a Gendar.
What?
I can't thank you enough for saving me, Upworlder.
I still have you, Hindar. That's all I need.
Ya, te he salvado.
Thank you for saving Hendar. You are braver than I, Upworlder. Perhaps we can learn a lesson from your brave actions. I'm Trellin, from the Outcast Village. It's my job to guard the gates.
Te puedo sacar algo de
I just
información.
guard the gates. Gendar is the leader of the village, Upworlder. You should speak to him. Goodbye.
Vale, pues los hemos salvado. Me voy a curar con el sanador que vi antes. Estaba. Habla la tía.
Hello again. I'm glad you came back. Oh,
Una menda.
Wait, Upworlder. You can't go through this gate. There is too much I am
¿eres?
Isala, healer of this village. I use my knowledge and what little... But despite my medical training, there is nothing I can do to help the poor...
Necesito que me cures. Vamos ahí donde estábamos antes.
please, you have to help me.
Ah, mira, aquí está.
Nobody else is gonna help me. Even the Becks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend. You'll help me, won't you? It's Zalbar. He's in trouble. Big trouble. We have to help him. If we don't, they'll sell him into slavery. Me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd rat ghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it. I don't know for sure, but those Gamorreans like to hang out in the sewers. The stink reminds them of home, I guess. That's probably where they took Big Z. It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Vulcar base. Now come on! We have to find Zalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Vulcar compound.
Vale. Pues vamos a tener ayuda a misión. Que le han secuestrado a su amigo Zalbar. Ahí está como era. Más o menos como mi personaje, ¿no? De momento. Vale. Tiene esta. Bueno, algo hará.
What?